Welcome to The Insider. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like, share, comment and click on the notification bell so as to be updated of our latest news vibes. The World Cup draw in Doha brought Qatar 2022 into even sharper focus and will have got lots of mouths watering as the group stage fixtures became known and routes to the final can start to be plotted. The tournament starts on 21 November as 32 teams aim to reach the final and become world champions on 18 December. It's the first time the World Cup will be held in the Arab world and only the second to take place in Asia after Japan and South Korea joint hosted the event in 2002. Gareth Southgate's England were drawn into Group B alongside the United States, Iran and Wales. Plenty of the other groups also provide intrigue, and we've picked out some of the largest matches of the opening round to circle in your calendars. In chronological order, here are some of the fixtures to watch. Senegal v Netherlands 21 November. The opening day of the World Cup kicks off with hosts Qatar facing Ecuador, but it's Group A's other game on November 21st that really sets the pulses racing. Senegal are the strongest of the 5 African representatives in Qatar, as proven by their triumph at the Africa Cup of Nations earlier this year and their two-legged victory over Egypt to reach the World Cup, and a game against 3-time finalists Netherlands is an enticing prospect that could also include Sadio Mane coming up against Liverpool teammate Virgil van Dijk. The winner of this opening day contest will be in prime role to qualify from Group A. Belgium v Canada 23 November. Currently sitting at number 2 in the FIFA World Rankings, Belgium are obviously a world-class side, but one still lacking a trophy as their much-vaunted golden generation continues to age. Roberto Martinez's side will be heavy favourites in their Group F opener against Canada, however just a second meeting in the side's history and a first in a competitive game will provide lots of excitement. The Canadians are at a World Cup for only the second time after making their debut in 1986, but have the talent to spring an upset. Not since Brazil in 1962 have the reigning World Cup winners defended their title, but France will be searching to buck that trend in Qatar. They begin with a game against whichever team emerges from the intercontinental playoff between Peru and Australia or UAE, but Denmark may show their hardest Group D foes. It will be a 4th World Cup match between the sides, with an uninspiring 0-0 draw in Russia 4 years ago the most recent clash, and Christian Eriksen potentially playing in a major tournament for the first time since his cardiac arrest during Euro 2020 adds another element to proceedings. Argentina v Mexico 26 November. The only group stage fixture between two teams both currently in the top 10 of the FIFA World Rankings, the Latin American derby between Argentina and Mexico could well decide who tops Group C. The sides are exceedingly regular foes on the international stage and Mexico will be hunting a first victory over La Albiceleste since the 2004 Copa America, having failed in 10 tries since. In what is probably Lionel Messi's final World Cup, the Argentines won't want to slip up however. Two European heavyweights who have undergone something of rebuild over the past couple of years clash in a mouth-watering Group E fixture on November 27. The World Cup will be a litmus test of just how far alongside both nations are as they appear to recapture former glories. With 5 wins between them, they certainly don't lack for history at the global showpiece, and this game will be a rematch of the 2010 World Cup semi-final when Spain triumphed 1-0 thanks to Carles Puyol's goal. Iran v United States 29 November. Perhaps unsurprisingly, given the complex geopolitical relationship between the countries, Iran and the United States have only squared off in men's soccer twice in their history. The first of those matches memorably came at the 1998 World Cup, with a delicately choreographed pre-game ceremony consisting of the Iranian players gifting white roses to the Americans as a symbol of peace before Iran triumphed 2-1 for a first-ever victory at a World Cup finals. The match was described as the most politically charged game in World Cup history, and given that relations between the countries have been up and down ever since, the 2022 encore promises to have its own unique Ghana v Uruguay 2 December. Another group stage match with a memorable World Cup history. Ghana and Uruguay have only met once, but it's a game that will live in infamy. In the 2010 World Cup quarter-finals, the sides were locked at 1-1 approaching the end of extra time when Dominic Adiaya's header was flying into the goal, only for Uruguay striker Luis Suarez to blatantly save the shot with his hands. Suarez was given a red card, but Asamoah Gyan missed the subsequent penalty. Ghana lost the shootout and heartbreakingly missed out on becoming the first African side in history to reach a World Cup semi-final. Suarez is surely still public enemy number one in Ghana, and the fact he could be playing in the 2022 rematch adds some extra spice to this Group H fixture. Thanks for watching this amazing video.